These are just for fun. Element, Anemo. Weapon type, Claymore. Normal attack, a 5-hit combo with some old-fashioned teleporting like Kaya and Lisa or a leaping somersault like Guts. Heads up, this whole idea is inspired by Guts. Fastest Claymore wielder while only using one hand. Skill, tap. He teleports to the enemy and strikes them, then leaps up creating a whirlwind. This creates a pull. You can tap for a follow-up strike like Diluc, where he makes a super fast strike, and he teleports ahead of the whirlwind, and the aftermath is series of strikes that hit everything in the whirlwind. Hold. He stays in a stance, and upon taking a hit he teleports to the attacker and does the same thing as the tap. But hold has a shorter cool down if he pulls of a perfect counter. This skill can be a cross between the recent block event and the parry skill, or maybe with perfect timing before teleporting he counters with a elemental slash like from the recent block parry event. Just a idea, but the CD is still reduced more for holding versus tapping as a reward, since this skill, unlike a parry, he reacts to hits immediately. Basically meaning there's not much of a learning gap, and he can interrupt enemies on a rampage, and just to make him cool, he should be able to pull giant monsters and humanoids too with the skill, Burst. He summons the Anemo Wolf and all enemies have defense reduced. The wolf attacks with the active character, and increases attack speed and crit rate. The Anemo Wolf attacks with a giant hand like Razor's skill. Each attack is a giant limb of the wolf. Maybe the last attack is a bite from the wolf. Talent when dashing causes physical damage to enemies. After using skill, attack speed increases. Can stack. And I was thinking his charged attack could be a whirlwind around his body that acts almost like a shield, but also pulls in small enemies. They should start utilizing the charge as a shield or block for a future character, just because it would make the gameplay more fluid in my opinion, especially with enemies who burn time with drawn out attacks. Not as a actual weapon, just a animation. I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's just a idea.